Sally, could you tell us a bit about WomensNet and the work you all are doing?
Okay, WomensNet is based in Johannesburg but works nationally in South Africa. We work with women and information and communication technologies. So what we do is empower women through information and communication technologies. We train, we facilitate information production, and we also work on ICT policy and research.
When you say ICTs, what exactly, what's the range you're talking about?
Anything from cell phones to computers to the internet, and we do even do print work with our girls project.
Which project?
We have a WomensNet project.
Okay.
Yeah, so we work with girls between 10 and 18 or 20, and we help them produce information of relevance to them.
I see.
So that they're not left out of the debate that often is about them.
With technology becoming simpler all the time, which are the areas where women really need help and hand-holding to get started? Is it the fear of technology? Is it the fact that it's so masculinized, or is it just the entry barriers, or what?
It's that. It's also inaccessibility, that a lot of information communication technologies are not accessible to the general population and to women as well. That some of the public access points are not friendly to women. They're in places that women can't access, or they're predominantly used by men, and so they're uncomfortable spaces for women. Also, we have large disparities. We have a large number of poor people in South Africa, so if your workday is taken up with childcare, work and surviving, your time perhaps to take part in activities that are seen as elitist or not very accessible, it's important that in that case women are the ones who have even less time.
When it comes to information activism, how do you see your relationship with it? You made this comment that we probably have been into it and suddenly realized that we have a name.
Yeah, I do feel like we've been doing it for a while, that we've been information activists, and now we have a name for what we are. We've had a website, I think one of the oldest women-focused websites in South Africa.
Which goes back to which year?
1998.
I see.
Yeah, it was launched in 1998, and it was meant to be a one-stop shop for gender-related information.
What's the URL?
www.womensnet.org.za, and WomensNet is plural, WomensNet.
Yeah.
And the .org.za is the South African
domain.
We've redone our website with the Drupal content management system. And last year we won the award for the best NGO website.
Congrats.
Yeah.
I see.
So we've been doing this work for a while. We've facilitated content. What we try to do is to get local content, to get women engaging through our website, talking about issues, and if not being able to talk about issues, at least being able to access where are the meetings happening, where are the events that I need to go to, what are the training opportunities, what is the gender sector in South Africa doing that I can take part in and that I can activate around.
So you think information is crucial?
Absolutely.
But in a lot of third world developing context, where life survival issues are given much more priority for obvious and understandable reasons, information is seen as a luxury, which...
For me, information is about survival. If you had to look at, for instance, information of where to get a termination of pregnancy, if you're a young woman and you're pregnant and you don't know where to go, access to information about that service is essential for that young woman's well-being. If you look at access to information on for instance, where to get antiretrovirals on HIV, if you're HIV positive, where to get a test, where to get counselling, what to do if you suspect that you might be HIV positive. This is essential information for people's well-being. I also think that women find ways of surviving, and the knowledge that they have of finding ways to survive, of joining together and finding really innovative ways of making money, supporting one another. That kind of information would also be useful to women in other parts of the country.
But do you think technology is getting more women friendly, not because they like women, but because they need wider markets or whatever?
I don't know about that. If you had to take the kind of commercial view of things, it seems like sometimes the way to make something more women friendly is to make it pink. So I find that kind of funny when technology makers turn something pink and then target advertising towards women. But I don't necessarily think that technology is necessarily women friendly. I don't think that a lot of organizations, commercial institutions and others are considering women as powerful consumers, because women don't have as much money power. I think that we have a long way to go before we integrate and make sure that we're targeting women appropriately in our information activism and also in our other kinds of activism.
Thanks so much. Thanks for your time.